राजा कम्युनिटी सेंटर और हैप्पी फैमिली अडल्ट डे केयर का न्यूयॉर्क पुलिस के एजाज में अजीम शान इस्तकबालिया। न्यूयॉर्क पुलिस के चीफ ऑफ पेट्रोल चीफ मैड्री और सिटी कमिश्नर कम्युनिटी अफेयर्स फ्रेड क्रिजमन की खुसूसी शिरकत। पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी के मुअज्जिज़ीन की एक कसीर तादाद ने भी शिरकत की। प्रोग्राम का आगाज तिलावत कलाम पाक से हुआ। सब ने खड़े होकर प्लेज ऑफ एलिजेंस टू द फ्लैग ऑफ अमेरिका पेश किया।
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated.
प्रोग्राम की निजामत कमांडिंग ऑफिसर राना अदील साहब ने की और तारफी कलमात अदा किए। आइए देखते हैं प्रोग्राम के कुछ खास हिस्से।
So I was really happy that I got this opportunity to personally be the one to thank them and personally be there to highlight them. So this is an important event because we go to all the events in the community. We're there day in, day out. We work for the community. We are pretty much the servant for the community because this is what the relationship is. We're like families. But every day you hear someone say thank you or hello to you, that means you're doing your job. But then it goes extra mile when someone hosts a special program to say, come together, break bread, and thank you. That means the leadership in this room, the leadership that leads all of us, all the commanders here, they mean business. Their mission is to serve our communities. Their mission is to protect our community and connect, make ways for our communities, to our next generation, the youth, to flourish and be part of and be looking up to the role models that are in this room. So without further ado, and then also, I cannot forget one thing. What is the other beauty about this event? The other beauty about this event is that this is hosted by Muslim and Jewish. Muslim and Jewish. Think about that. That's a big thing. If you don't know, I hope you understand that today. Because these are two communities that have so many similarities. They always come together. They always look out for each other. Whether there's an issue within the community, whether there's an issue with a hate crime or bias incident against another community, the other one stands up and protects them. It means a lot. And then, of course, come together, breaking bread. We have kosher food. We have halal food. So if you love halal and kosher food, make sure you enjoy yourself. We have food from, of course, our great friend, Davi. Davi, really, you are the man. Thank you, always standing with the Muslim community. And of course, Raja, thank you for standing with the Jewish community and always standing there and being together and protecting each other. So that's why I wanted to also highlight that, why else this is very important. And of course, the location we are at, right? Happy Family Social Daycare. They're serving so many our elders, providing services for them, providing resources, not only for the adults, but the families. So this way they can be here and the families can go do their jobs and stuff like that. And I really want to start off with Davi, if you can come up and say a few words about this program.
Good evening. Good evening, my dear friends. It's so nice to see familiar faces over here who most of you I personally know. And I'd like to congratulate all the NYPD over here who will be receiving awards. Like my friend Adele mentioned, you guys are serving the community and keeping us safe. And I want to thank the NYPD leadership over here who are working closely with the Pakistani and Jewish community to expand the circle of peace. I'm grateful to my good friend Raja Azad Go, to Adele, and our kind host Sakia and her team for partnering up in this momentous special occasion, special evening tonight. Thank you. As brothers, the children of Father Abraham, we seek tolerance and respect for every person in order to make this world a better place, where all can enjoy a life of dignity and hope, no matter their race, faith, or ethnicity. We pursue a vision of peace and security is only you that assure it to us and our community. Before I conclude, I want to give a special thanks to special people who are always unifying and bringing people together, and that work closely with multicultural groups across the city. I want to thank our community affairs commanders, Richie Taylor, Ira Jadland, and of course all the community affairs personnel who are always there on everyone's side when we need them. I would like to recite a prayer. I would like to conclude with this. A prayer that we say every week in my synagogue. May He who blessed our ancestors, Father Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, bless the security personnel who stand guard over our country and the city. Thank you.
I also want to thank you, Hezi Blanca is here, Richie Taylor, obviously, again, our Jewish partner. I think Richie is half Muslim already, so much time he's spending in the Muslim community, and also our friend Joel and Fred, always standing with our community, so thank you also. Thank you, Rana Saab, Rana Saeed, Aziz Barsha for the food also donating food for the occasion, and also for your leadership. Also, of course, Jody Server, from the Brighton Beach area, thank you for, being part of this. I also want to highlight also is like another imam, our imam, I always mess up the pronunciation. Mr. Kabersab, who's a well-known imam in our community. And the good thing is, his son is a good friend of mine also, and he's always there for the community. Imam Sahib, if you don't mind, please say a few words. I appreciate it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon all of you. Respected police officers, NYPD officials, Sister Atiya, Raja Azad Kul, and elders of the community, Chaudhry Sarwar Sahib, Aziz Bhatt Sahib, Rana Saeed Sahib, and media professionals. It's my honor to be amongst you. I drove at least 5 hours to make it. Alhamdulillah, I could make it. Because the invitation was given by love and harmony. My humble words before me, the Rabbi has said very nice comments and sentences. Let me say 5 sentences. Number 1 is insan, human beings. If you go to the origin of Arabic, insan has been taken from uns. Uns means love. Insan is the symbol of love. If someone has no love, it means he or she is not human beings acting like animals. That love I see in New York among the officers and the public. Officers here not scaring the community, but loving the community and taking care of the community. And we are not scared but we feel proud and protected when we see police officers. Second, thank you. Second sentence which I would like to share with you, when Prophet was asked, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was asked, what is total Islam? What is total religion? He said, Ita'atul Khaliq wa Shafaqatul lil Khalq. Be obedient to the Creator and be kind to the creation. This is total Islam. Islam is not only to worship, Islam is to serve the human beings. Third sentence I would like to share with all of you. All of us, one day we will be gone. What will remain? Our services, our harmony, our tolerance, our kindness to the human beings. We live in the society where we take care of the plants and animals. How we are not taking care of our own brothers and sisters who are human beings. Fourth sentence. Somebody say I am Jew, somebody say I am Muslim, I am Christian, I am Hindu, I am atheist, this and that. Let me tell you, one common path is called mankind and human beings. We all return to Adam and Eve. So let us have unity, unite ourselves. Let us be kind to each and everybody. And in the end, I will end my humble talk with this dua, which usually we Muslims say, Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Best wishes for all of you, and thank you for having me during this beautiful evening. Wassalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Imam Sahib, for the beautiful words. I also want to acknowledge Hamid Khan Sahib, who's in the audience, another pioneer of our community, been here for decades and decades, serving our community and providing resources for us. I can't forget and can't go forward if I don't acknowledge, Chief Scholl. Everyone knows. He's an amazing guy that no matter what community you're in, he just blends right in. No matter you're in the Asian community, Haitian community, Pakistani, Jewish, Muslim, you name it, Chief Scholl is all over, and he connects with everyone. So thank you for still continuing to come to our events and still continue to show your support. Thank you, Chief. And of course, right behind him is Inspector Master Classes, who retired recently, and I can't go forward unless you say a few words. So please, if you don't mind, come up and say a few words.
Folks, listen, I want to thank Raja for all that you do. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. We actually need more people like Raja within the community, that help the community and the cops come together. As far as the men and women of the NYPD, you guys do a phenomenal job. Did it, you know what you guys do. It's even more challenging nowadays, but you know what? You guys do a phenomenal job. I wish you all the best, continued success. Thank you.
Thank you, Inspector. We also have Mr. Kazi from the Bangladeshi community from 66 and Church Avenue area. And we also have a guest, a general in Pakistani Army, joining us with staff. Thank you for your presence. And hopefully, you can bring this back, the harmony, and you can bring the relationship back home to show how we all live together here. So thank you for joining us also. Now, before we move on to the appreciation program, I would like Raja, if he's around, if he can say a few words before we go to the appreciation.
Hello everyone, it's my pleasure to have Chief Madri, Chief of Patrol, my best friend and Pakistani community best friend. He got that spot. We are very happy We congratulate you and from the consulate, Mr. Usman. He is the Secretary of Community Affairs, and Chief Kemper, my best friend. He is very good guy. Brooklyn South is #1 in the entire New York City. And Commissioner Preisman, Chief Shell, when Chief Shell gonna get second star, I'm gonna have one big party and one big cake for him. He's always here for us. And Chief Stevenson is very good with Pakistani community. And my best friend, Inspector Richie Taylor, he's the best community affairs ever. We have inspector in the community affairs. Chief Madry got this guy, the best of the best. He picked good people for the community affair. And from Brooklyn South, my friend, my brother, Lieutenant Ira, is always 24 hours available for the Pakistani community. And all my Brooklyn South CEOs and all my other friends from different community, and also Commissioner Preisman. We know him for many, many years. He's the best choice for the Community Affairs Commissioner. He's always helping Pakistani community. And I like to thank Chief Kemper, Brooklyn South. They are taking care of our mosque in Ramadan. Every Friday, whenever I call him, he always answers. And all the CEO, whenever I call them, they are always good with Pakistani community. So Inspector Rana is not only the DI, he is our brother, he is leader, and he always available for everybody, not only for the Pakistani. So I call him special, I request him special today to please come host this event for me. And everybody else, my friend came, Richie de Blasio from the Academy, big end for him. And everybody else, and my brother Davi is always helping me with the event. So I will please give him a big clap. And from the District Attorney Office, Nancy Lolo, she's always here for us. And whoever in the hall, I really appreciate. And today, basically, this event is to appreciate NYPD services for the community, and I humble request to the Commissioner Preisman, please tell the Mayor that all the New Yorkers, we love NYPD, they are our people, we love them, and please think about them to raise a little bit their salary like Mayor Bloomberg did it. Because they have family, everything is expensive now. Please tell Mayor we love them, we need NYPD, there is no NYPD, there is no peace. So New York runs because of the NYPD hard work. So please relay my message to the Mayor. We love NYPD and please take care of them. And even whatever, the promotion, whatever, please, quick, not to just wait. And this is my humble request, please. And whoever is here in the hall, my friend is here. The best buddy, Hayward, all my CEO, Tao Chan is always good. Everywhere I took him in the mosque, he always go with me. All the CEO, Brooklyn South is always #1. Rana is my brother, I love him, but Brooklyn South is #1. And big clap for the Brooklyn South and for Chief Kemper and Chief Stevenson. So thank you very much. And I always appreciate NYPD services. Thank you very much. And all my media brothers, thank you very much.
Thank you, Roger. Now, for our host, Lena and Zaki, please, if you don't mind, please come up and a few words for our heroes and our awardees tonight.
Good evening, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to our Happy Family Social Adult Daycare Center. We are very honored to have all the high officials in our center today, and I would like to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all the love, support you give us as a woman business owners in the society. First of all, I thank you all during the Ramadan season also for all the help. Zakia is Muslim and I'm Christian. I want to thank you for all you do for our church too. During Christmas, Easter, our feast, you guys are always there for us. Thank you so much. Even for the Jewish, all their festivals too. Thank you. And I want to say one more thing what I want to say. In our country, we are scared of the cops. We never speak, we never sit like this. We have a phobia. But here, this is only possible because our mediator, our Raja Bhai, who is like always so comfortable, he knows all your ranks, he knows all the promotion, he's like, no, we have to do for them, we have to do. So, it's only because of Raja Bhai that we are here and we are having all these events. Otherwise, I would have never even thought in my whole life that I would ever see me sitting with all the high officials over here. So Raja Sahab, thank you. Please in the line. Thank you so much. Thank you all for my birthday and thank you all for always being there. But this is one I want to give for Raja. Yeah, Raja Bhai, thank
We missed the picture. Can you do it one more time?
One more time? Okay, one more time.
So this one for Chief Camper. And one for Chief Magic, please.
Okay, then.
Thank you, Raja Sahab. Thank you. Yes, madam. Raja Bhai, three khade.
Oh my God.
Hello, hi everybody, and already Alina, she said everything. I just want to say thank you so much, and thank you so much, Raja Bhai. Always he's behind us and he gives us a lot of support, so that's why I do this function. Thank you so much, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. As I was mentioning before, the appreciation that this community does. You know, we go to different events. Last 2 years, I know how difficult it was to be a police officer and how difficult it was, you know, to get attacks on all different angles. But I want to say one thing is that, you know, no matter what, even community within our own community, people started changing just because the narrative they were hearing in media or surrounding communities without doing their own research. But one thing is, Raja never changed. He actually came out against those community people and said, no, we're here to support our police. They protect us. Yes, we all agree there are always constant reforms that are needed. But in the long run, the police, 99.99999% is there with the heart and with dedication to serve our communities, serve the communities that they protect each day. I've seen people rush in to help others without even thinking. That shows the dedication of each man and woman that serve in our city. And I thank you, Raja, for really always supporting the police and always standing up and making sure that our voices are heard also. This way, our officers and our community, our youngsters, can go up and be something that they dream of. They don't have to worry about anything. They can see, they can look up to role models like Elena said that she would have never thought she'd be interacting with police officers, let alone high-ranking officers. So you're making this way for our youngsters to know that they have somebody to look up to. It means a lot, so thank you very much. We also, I know I mentioned Joel before, but Joel has a really a critical position in the mayor's office, just like Hassan, who's a Muslim liaison, and he's a Jewish liaison for the mayor's office. And you know, it's a great honor to know him for a long time, a great honor to see that him and Hassan work together to bring services and resources to all our communities. Joel, if you don't mind, please, if you can say a few words and for your appreciation. Oh? You gotta go. All right, you gotta go, okay. That's what I'm gonna try to skip a lot of things, so we'll just start with the appreciation. Now, I'll be grateful to and honored to welcome our next speaker, who just got promoted to a very, very key role in the NYPD. His role, all the men and women on patrol throughout the 8 boroughs, which is the NYPD is divided into. He overlooks thousands of officers, make sure the resources are provided for our community daily. And, Kente, not only well qualified, but well dedicated and a real person that means what he says. So, Chief Madry, without further ado, please, if you don't mind, say a few words. Thank you.
Party maker, thank you always for being a good friend, a good brother, and just everybody here, just thank you for being here. To Chuck Shaw, an icon, a mentor of mine. When I was here in Brooklyn South back in 2003, 2004, my short stay at Colonial, George Mastercasas, my old partner, and so is the 7-0. Thank you to all the men and women of the NYPD, thank you for what you do every day. Mike, Chief Kemper, my old partner, 4 years. We was in Brooklyn North, like COs of the detective and patrol portions. We fought many wars, many battles together. Thank you for all you've done for me. Love you, appreciate you. Well, Jason, Bruce, the whole team, my man Joe Hayward over there, and all executives from Brooklyn South, thank you for what you do. And to the community, and as Adil, my buddy Adil said, the Muslim community, the Jewish community, and whatever community you want to find, you can find it right here, right now in this room. It's amazing how you bring people together, Roger. You're a good man, good friends, everybody, to all communities. So thank you for this day and honoring the men and women of the NYPD. Thank you for asking for us to get a raise. I see I'm about to get set up right now. I'm looking at man, I'm about to get set up right now. Go ahead, go, might as well just do it, get it over with. Good. The malfunction, he's determined. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Enough.
You want to give me 2? Go ahead, you might try.
How do I do it? Hello?
No, right? They got I'm going to have to wait.
Yes.
Roger, thank you.
You're welcome, Chief.
Thank you, everybody.
जो फूल आपने देने हैं।
थोड़ा पीछे हो जाए ताकि फेस आपका आए ज़रा, तो प्लीज़ थोड़ा सा फेस हाँ, थैंक यू। मंजूर भाई आप हमारे आगे प्लीज़, थैंक यू।
Good, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I get some flowers too?
Yes.
All right.
सबर करें अब्दुल अंकल।
आप लोग फिर एक दफ़ा जाएं ज़रा। ये Can everybody look here on at this camera too, please? Right here, right here, right here. Okay, good. Thank you.
All right. Come on, Mike. Mike, come on. Oh, Mike. I remember him. He's running from you, Mike. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to call our friend Fred President stage to come up and say a few words and receive your appreciation.
Assalamu alaikum. Pleasure to be here amongst friends, especially to pay tribute to our NYPD. You know, the difference between this administration and others is that once a cop, always a cop. As a former captain of NYPD, the mayor is firm on his commitment and support for the NYPD. And he often loudly says we need the public to speak out and to make sure people know that they support our officers. So of course it's an honor and pleasure to see Chief Madry here. You know, when I first started 20 years ago, he was a captain and XO of the 7-2 precinct. And great to see old friends moving on up, and Chief Kemper leading Brooklyn South, and also your old friend. You know, it's all, and when you see all the people who left the department are here today, it just shows that this is more than just a job. It's more about building relationships and working here together, and the relationships you build across ethnic lines. It's building relationships, having Zeitman, other people here. Basically, it's about building relationships. And it's honored to pay tribute here to the commanding officers for the work they do. And of course, Inspector Richie Taylor, who I think there's a clone, a couple clones of him throughout the city, because I see him throughout every, I think, group in the city. And of course, no better person to MC them than Inspector Rana, even he is a Brooklyn North. It's close enough for me, of course, close enough. But as being the president, and co-Mr. President of the MOS, it's another organization the mayor early on supported in creating. It's, you know, this is truly a pleasure to come back to a job that I love doing. When you have leadership at City Hall in the right path and working together and ensuring the police department has its support and needs. So I will pass on the message, Raja. You're a great community partner. You're a dear friend. Everyone appreciates the work you do, Raja. And we want to thank the Happy Family Daycare Center for opening its doors and being able to pay tribute. Of course, Lieutenant Jablonski for the work you do in the borough, and all the community affairs officers throughout the precincts. It's good to see all familiar faces in their role in all the precincts, Connie, and all the community affairs officers. So just again, it's a true partnership. Great to be here, working side by side with the community and to support the police department. Again, thank you.
And also right here, please. Thank you. Good. Got it. Right here. Okay, I got it. Okay. The kid. Okay. ठीक है. Thank you. लो जी.
The most diverse city in the country, if not the whole world, and the NYPD is no different. And so thank you, Chief Kemper, for opening your doors to us, to the Muslim community. Hopefully we'll do even bigger next year. And it means a lot because the officers on patrol really appreciated that their leadership cared about their religion, leadership cared about their culture. If you don't mind, please say a few words.
They were 11, it was 11. I remember. And I was shocked. I was shocked when you told me this the first time that occurred, that no one's ever asked, no one's ever done it. So, listen, the door's always open in Brooklyn South, and not only do I care for where they work, I care for their, care for who they are, I care about them. So the door's always open, and we don't have to wait for a special occasion or a holiday. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for being here. My team. Where's Roger? Roger over here. Roger's a good man. Roger's probably our biggest fan, if you think about it. Brooklyn South #1, you're #1. Whoever listens to Roger, he tells everyone how much he supports the NYPD in Brooklyn South. And if you follow on social media, man, it's funny. I follow Roger on social media, and he does the pro-police propaganda, and he gets crushed by certain people like that are crushing him for that. He doesn't care. He just continues. The next day, he's still continuing. So thank you, Roger, for today, and thank you for your friendship, and thank you for your partnership.
Loves NYPD.
I know you do.
Yeah,
And
that's
we love
it.
Roger. We love the community.
24/7, 365 days.
Who cares, Chief? This is your award.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Our next awardee is going to be, I know he was here before, but as a chief, and he, hit the ground running, came into our community, again, made sure, with one mission, connecting and serving. So I know I don't want to be long, so please, Chief Citizen, if you don't mind, please come up.
I want to make sure everybody's paying attention. Why is people walking out when I walk in? No, I just want to say thank you. It's funny, when I walked in the room, first person I saw was Roger. And the first thing I saw was that jacket. I said, Roger, that jacket, I have a function on Sunday, and I think that would look really good on me. So can I borrow it?
Sure, Chief,
Yeah.
anything for you.
Very nice. Today we had a meeting with a new executive at the borough, and we're in Chief Kemper's office, and we're kind of breaking down some of the duties that we're going to assign him and so forth. And one of the things that I opened up with, that he was blessed and lucky to be part of this team, and I mean that wholeheartedly. This borough is by far the best borough. And, again, it starts with the leadership, the tone set by Chief Kemper. And, I couldn't be more appreciative to be part of this team. And I want to just say thank you.
You are welcome.
Welcome to our world.
Appreciate it. That was very calculated. That's good. And they only got one piece on me.
Just like every car.
Thank you. But, so I'm thankful for the work that each and every one of you guys do. You represent the borough so well. You represent your command so well. And, it's going to go by very quick. Enjoy it. It's going to be the best post you've ever had in your careers. And it's just great that we sit at the top and we're able to pass on to you things that will make you better precinct commanders and precinct XOs. And it allows you to do the job serving the community, which is exactly what we want. A community like this, you could not ask for a better community, so diverse, and with people like Roger and Dubby, and you guys should be the example of how to build community and how to build relationship with the police. And don't take for granted one time the love that this man have for you. I mean, I joke about certain things, but Roger, we truly appreciate you and appreciate everything you do for us. There's no words to express how we feel for what you do for us. He is the ultimate police buff. So Roger, thank you.
You're a wonderful friend. Now, Abdul, bring the cup. And this is your
Oh, thank you.
So, थोड़ा सा सामने.
इधर साफ कर. You want
Yes.
Okay, right side this way. Okay, good.
One look.
Thank you. Everybody, we have another camera on this side, so please also look here. Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Good, got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Long for quick, I know some people really have their events to go to. I know I'm just gonna call another great friend. Before I do that, I just wanna call Usman Saab so if you can come up, just for Madam Aisha, our award, if you don't mind, please come up.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Probably heard me complaining.
थोड़ा इधर भी देख लीजिए. Thank you. Flash भी दिखा दीजिए. Thanks.
नील भाई, क्या नाम है? उस्मान है? What's his name?
Like I said, our great friend, like I said it before, he's probably half Muslim already. Richie Taylor, Inspector Taylor, if you can come up please.
I think it's not just that I'm half Muslim, I think the deal around is half Jewish. You know, Chief Scholl always said the best, when you're a New York City police officer, you're one of everybody. And Chief Scholl told me that when I was a brand new police officer, and that tone has resonated to me. We were very fortunate to have Chief Maggie, the Chief of Patrol, who's also led the way with community affairs. Chief Michael Kemper, who was so fortunate to have in Brooklyn South as our Chief of Brooklyn South, and so on, who I know for a very long time. Chief Will Stevenson, just the whole team, not to keep on echoing what everyone's saying, but we never had a time period in our history. And Raja, we never had a Raja event where we had practically every single precinct CO, executives here, with the Chief of Patrol, with Chief of Brooklyn South, Joe, you know he's good, with the Mayor's office. We're very fortunate to have the support from City Hall. We've seen the time, every executive here has been in the department, but we did not feel the way we feel now, where the Mayor is the only mayor in history to has ever worn the same badge, gun, and patch that we all wear on our uniform now. And it's something to just recognize for a moment, that the mayor of the city of New York feels exactly how it feels for 20 years to be a New York City police officer and to respond to those radio runs for a man with a firearm and to be on those details and to manage police officers at the executive level of a precinct, 6th precinct. So it's just something that we're very fortunate to live in a time now. Raja, you always bring the right people together. It's quality and friendship. Raja number one, as Raja always says, Pakistan Zindabad, that we're very fortunate to have the Consul General of Pakistan and those representatives here. And above all, we know that the success, the leadership that we have is a privilege that we haven't truly fulfilled. We've had the new administration in place since January 1st. It takes a long time. When you have a ship going in a certain direction, it takes a long time for that ship to finally get to where you want it to go. But we're getting it there, a little more time, but we're getting with our partners. I know the DA knows the DA yesterday, Nancy Blue from DA's office, but I know with the right leadership that we have now, the right partnership, we're making it. We see the success, we see the results, and we'll continue to do the great things together. Thank you so much, Raja, and Lovi Zeitman for your hostess. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's better.
I just want to call, 1 second. I just want to call Commissioner Fred Kreisman and the Senior Advisor to the Mayor, Joel Eishofer, who are here with us. They will come up for a moment for a picture.
Yeah, he's on his way.
We're actually, the mayor's hosting a Puerto Rican celebration for the Puerto Rican community at Grayson Mansion, actually. So we're actually on the way to be here. We're so welcome to be here. We're very fortunate, as I mentioned, to have Commissioner Fred Kreisman, and the Senior Advisor to the Mayor, Joel Eishofer, also a great friend of the police department, great friend of the community, and a great supporter of law and order. Thank you, Joel.
Just come up and receive your certification and so we can move the program along. So I'll start with, I know I'm going to have to skip everyone to get to 7-2 because he's got to go to the Gracie Mansion. So Castro, Ernesto Castro, please come up.
Lights and sirens. One by one. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, good. Right here. Thank you.
Can we have a look one? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Now, order 60 Precinct. I know we have the executive officer who is also a proud member of our community. First Pakistani captain, Wahid Akhtar, who's the executive officer of 60 Precinct. Please come up and take the award for Dream King.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
थोड़ा साथ साथ हो जाए.
भाई साहब उसी होटल आओ ना.
Okay, very nice. Good. एक और फोटो ले लो.
एक मिनट.
Not in the south. Safe for the Derby safe for, please come up.
Derby. What's up, Rob?
Thank you.
No, it's all good. Thank you. Sorry.
I guess that's a cute.
आप चाहिए?
No, that was really nice. Yeah. And it's like the theme is perfect. Fits his character. Can I have one look? Thank you.
Thank you.
Here also, please. Okay, that's good. Thank you, got it. It is on all that.
On this side? Oh, yeah. This side. One look here, please.
A lovely look. Thank you.
First Bangladeshi captain, and then first Bangladeshi to get a commanding officer of the control precinct or any precinct in the NYPD history. It's a proud moment for all of us. Captain Abdullah Kandakar, please come.
Abdul something. Raja something.
Captain, can you have? Thank you.
Thanks.
To the community as a leader, many Pakistan, as you know, 7 precinct covers Little Pakistan. So we want to welcome Bruce Soprano, 7 CEO.
All right. This way, please. One here. Thank you. Thanks.
In the fire, and yesterday was the funeral at Coney Island Avenue. And one call, Bruce sent his people to make sure that the family was taken care of. There was no issues at the mosque. So continue help always get called upon, and you always come through. So thank you very much for all this thing. Now, Raja's best friend. Do I even need to introduce you? I don't even think I need to.
Listen, I want to say a few words. Get over here. So Raja, right? 10 years ago, I was the XO in 6'1". Raja came in and said, "Hello, nice to meet you." And he's been with me ever since. Really, really good friend. Thank you, Raj. Listen, I got some great mentors in the room. Chief Chuck Shaw. I followed him to CISO. All I ever heard in Coney Island was, does Chuck know about this? Are you sure Chuck would do it this way? But a great mentor, thank you. And Rich de Blasio. Rich, where are you? I was Rich as XO, and I followed him in Bay Ridge. Told me everything about Bay Ridge. There's a lot to know. But thank you. Now listen, all the COs in the room. Yesterday I had medal day. It was my 4th medal day as a precinct commanding officer. Probably one of the best feelings you could have. Honestly, I really love being a commanding officer. You guys should love it because eventually, you find up as that, and I love it now because it's great. I love having Chief Kemper there. Thanks, and I really love being a precinct CO. It really is a great feeling. So thank you guys.
And Maggie's the best. And you missed out us.
You guys take care.
This one.
Can one more shot here, please?
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, last one, but not the last, right? Last but not least, the hardest working person in Brooklyn South, and not even phone call, but you don't have to call him, he's calling you before anything's happening. He doesn't need any introduction. He's the man that knows how to blend with everyone. Ira Jablonski. Ira, come on, you want to say a few words?
Pakistan Zindabad. That's the words. No, what I really want to say is, Raj, unreal, unbelievable. You don't give yourself each and every time. The truth is, Raj approached Chief Kemper a couple of weeks ago and says, I have to do something for the precincts, the commanding officers. They don't know how to say no to anyone. They have their cops' backs. They have the community's backs, so we got to do something. So he said, let's make it happen. The chief was all on board, and that's why we're here today. He made it happen. Like I always say, Raja, in Webster's dictionary, when it says community relations, they show a picture of Raja because you are community relations. God bless you. Special thanks to Chief Kemper, Chief Stevenson. Unreal. Thank you for your leadership, your mentorship. We all can't thank you enough. Thank you very much. Thank you to the community. You guys are phenomenal. Thanks to the center. Chief Shaw. Yeah, there you are. Chief. Anyway, honestly, Pakistan's in the bar. God bless, and thank you for tonight. Enjoy.
Look here one time.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
for you.
No, that's for you.
Don't send my wife.
As we close, I want to say, Nancy, if you can come up, they got a presentation for you, just quick.
Thank you.
Nancy.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Nancy Lulu, and I am honored to be here on behalf of Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez. Unfortunately, the DA couldn't make it this evening, but he sends greetings and best regards to everyone. I'd like to start off by thanking Ms. Zakia Khan and Mr. Raja, both for everything that you do, and for Mr. Raja. Where are you?
Mr. Raja.
Mr. Raja. Okay. Well, I would like to thank Raja for bringing all communities together, not just the Pakistani vibrant, growing community, but everyone. And also thank you for strengthening the community's trust with the NYPD and law enforcement agencies. Also, as the NYPD's partner at the Brooklyn DA's office, I want to extend our thanks and gratitude to all the men and women in blue. New Yorkers are grateful for your service. So let's keep doing everything we can to support the NYPD, who so courageously protect us every day. So thank you very much. I don't want to name names, but I want to thank all the commanding officers that I work with and the ones that I don't work with, and I look forward to working with you all. Chief Kemper, thank you so very much for your partnership, your leadership. Chief Madri's not here, he left, but I also want to congratulate him on his well-deserved promotion. So thank you for that. And that's really it. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Chief Shaw,
Can you just
please.
this one?
No, yes, sir. Chief Shaw, we miss you.
Looks like a wedding picture. Oh, Roger said he's coming right this way.
No problem. This side, Chief. Chief, can you look 1 second this way? Raja sir? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'd have a better place to live. So, to the COs, the XOs here, your work is greatly appreciated. And, as the previous speaker said, this is a great time in your career, so enjoy it. There's a lot of places, you're under stress and you can't socialize with the community. But when you stop doing that, you stop getting their trust, and you stop having an enjoyable career. So just keep up your work, and you see the mixture we have here with the community, it goes a long way. And I guarantee this gets back to the mayor because of Commissioner Kreisman, Joel Eisenhoff, and especially Richard Taylor. I'm quite sure they're going to know what a great event this was. So thank you very much. Great leadership in the borough, and continue to do your job. Thank you very much, and thank the hospitality for this event. Thank you.
Thank you. Quick shout out to community affairs officers. You guys are great. Thank you for always being there for us and helping us and supporting us. Thank you.
Yeah, lady going to the Inspector Faison. Inspector Faison, can you come up?
थोड़ा सा पीछे.
Everyone want to see you. Come on.
Thank you.
Stop hiding in the back.
When it's done.
Yeah, why not?
How everyone's doing today? Listen, it's been a while since I've been in Brooklyn South. I was the CO to 6-1. The first command you, the commanding officer, is very special. That's the first time you do the commanding officer command. I don't care about the second one. The first one is really special. And I made a connection with the community and also the cops. The 6th one was my best precinct I worked in. So I'm happy to be back. enjoy, and even though I'm not in the 6-1 in Brooklyn South no more, I'm still a Brooklyn South guy forever.
Don't go, please. Don't go, please. Don't go. Thank you. Here. There too. Here. Give the pick up, please. Thank you.
Or if you can get your presentation.
Look here. Now look here.
I will send this picture to
ऐसा look.
Sabai, if you could bring our guest brigadiers up in the front to receive the flowers from the center.
Where's the flower now? सर एक मिनट इधर देख थोड़ा सा इधर भी देख लें राय साहब इधर देख
Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. I guess what's up for everybody else? Raja, where else can you find a place where you can have kosher food on one side, halal food over here, cookies, soda, water? Raja, you're the best.
Only at happy family.
You know,
Khan and Adina.
you know, everything is just so wonderful. Raja, you bring people together, and that's what being a community ambassador is all about. That's what you're all about. That's the way I've known you since the day I met you. I'm proud that you are my bestest ever friend in the world, and you know, and I'll never forget that. And I do believe that we owe a standing ovation to retired Chief Chuck Scholl in the back there. I think he needs another ovation. One of the other greatest community ambassadors that I've ever seen in the world. Anyway, thank you guys very, very much. And Raja, always a pleasure, and keep doing what you're doing, because you are doing this.
थोड़ा पीछे आ जाए Look on this side, please. Chief, one look on this side, too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Inspector de Blasio, if you can come up.
Say a few words.
Hello, everybody. Great to come back to Brooklyn South. I cannot follow the words of the great leaders that just spoke before me, so I'm just going to tell everybody thank you for everybody. And Raja, thank you. It's great to see that Brooklyn South comes together. Joe Haywood, love you, man. We go back a long way. So I think great that the whole community came together. I think it's wonderful how the commanders and the executives of Brooklyn South came together and to celebrate together as one community. So Raja, thanks for organizing this, and enjoy the rest of the day.
No one of these. Raja, come in. Come on, Raja.
All right, one more look in this way.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Make sure you eat, but before we close, the last speaker, proud of our community. I know we called him earlier, but on different behalf, but I would like to call Captain Wahid to say a few words before we close off.
Captain Wahid sir, okay. थोड़ा सा.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. Raja Saab, congratulations. Alina, Zakia, Raja Community Center, Family Daycare, and the Pakistani community. Abdul, such a fantastic people. Truly, it is an honor to be among you, but the most important is when NYPD gets appreciation from the community means a lot. That we feel we have friends in the community who really applaud our work, who appreciate our work, and that gives us the strength to work even harder. So I'm not going to bore anyone from more words. Thank you. Keep up your good work, and we always looking to work with you, and we appreciate your help, your love, and your outreach. Thank you. And once again, congratulations, Raja Saab, Sister Zakia, Alina, for hosting such a great event. Thank you.
I welcome everyone and special congratulations to all the Chief Commissioner who promoted to the new positions. This is such a great honor for all of you. The award is small, but the impact is so big. For women development, two things are more important. The one is opportunity, one is protection. NYPD, we proud of you. We women, we are protected in your presence. We are developed in your presence. God bless NYPD. God bless America. At the end, I would like to appreciate the leadership of Mr. Raja Saab for bringing us all together, building greater relationship between community and police. Please give him a big round of applause. And the second thing, we really appreciate the feminine leadership of Ms. Zakia Khan, my great friend, who really proved what the women development is in this country. We are very proud of you, Ms. Zakia. Thank you all of you for coming. And definitely this is such a great honor. As I mentioned earlier, the award is small, but the impact is so big. And this award you got in the honor for the safety, protection, and betterment of our community. Thank you, NYPD. You work day and night, work hard, and protected us, saved us. Thank you so much. God bless NYPD. God bless America. Thank you.
पूरी तरह सारे
Thank you. I'm going to time, right? Yeah. How's the son?
मैं पूछ
I don't like your family. I saw the gun.
इधर भी रखना इधर भी थैंक यू